So here's the deal, everyone. You're going to be watching a live game show taping. So we're going to tape a game show live in front of you. I have contestants. There is a prize budget. I have material shockingly prepared for a Saturday night. And we're going to tape it live. And then in a couple weeks, when the executive dysfunction passes, I will take the video down and I will edit it and I will put it on my YouTube channel. And it'll kind of look like a TV show because it'll have credits at the end. And hopefully advertisements if YouTube is still taking their cut because I stole the theme music. So that's what you're going to see here today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the spotlight and change the view to gallery. These are, if everyone could turn their screen on, and when I say everyone, I mean Kat, turn your video on. There you are. Hey,
I'm learning.
Everyone. You did it. So these are all of our fantastic contestants and judge here. So hi, everyone. Give a good hearty wave to the camera. Does anyone? So for our contestants, I'll give you a little bit of warning. Keep your microphones on. We like the laughter. You know how to jump in and shoot the shit. You can curse, Brian. We can curse, right?
Brian's gone, but I'm gonna go ahead and say fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, Jeff. Thank you.
I was muted. I was muted and away from the computer. Fuck yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Two fuck yes. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah,
I wire improv. It's fuck yes and.
Okay. Jeff, put that on a T-shirt immediately. I would buy a dozen. All right. So I'm now going to do this. I'm going to take over. I'm going to go to speaker mode here. I'm going to spotlight myself for a few minutes. I'm going to assume that that's how everything works. Oh, I should probably tell everyone who I want to watch, shouldn't I? Yeah, everyone.
Shouldn't you have done that a while ago?
I did, but I just want to remind everyone. I'm live now. No, I don't want to do that. I won't tag everyone. That's rude. There are people who do not give a shit. How dare they? So I'm doing this live and it's scary. Okay, cool. Now they know. So I'm going to start the show. I'm going to hit the buttons and then we'll get everything started. So we're going to start the show in 5. Nope. Hold on. Every week I forget one thing, and this week it's my teleprompter. Ugh. One day after 2 seasons of this, I will figure out exactly how this game works. So okay. And cool. All right. We're going to start now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1.3, 1.2. And here we go. Good day. I've got 4 players who will have a chance to win actual cash money, as long as they can keep up with each other and my wild whims and whimsies. Let's see if they can pass the buck. I'm Corey Untitled, and it's time to pop off. Hello, Internet! And everyone else involved. My name is Corey Untitled, and welcome to Pop Off. This is a game show where we put 4 funny people to the test of things that they should not know anything about, and yet they will, and we will prove it. And the person that we help to prove their knowledge in these things, or the lack thereof, is our wonderful, returning, and 100% healthy, well, 75% healthy, let's keep it realistic, it's our judge, it's Kat Carrion.
Hi!
Kat, how are
How's
you?
It going?
So, should we tell everyone why you didn't join us last time, or should we leave it in suspense, or should we make something up?
I had the it.
You had the it.
Whatever that means to you.
You got stricken by the pepperoncini.
Yeah.
The pancetta.
I had the cool it that everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
The real cool one. So
Yeah. Well, are you better now?
yeah, I ate a flaming hot
Are you-
Cheeto and I could feel the pain. And that's
Good.
really all I've ever wanted in life. I want the pain to come back.
You're 100% back to normal then. I mean, once you're back to wanting the pain as opposed to having the pain and not wanting it,
It's a blessing.
then you're good. I'm glad.
Sure.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad we're back for season 2 premiere episode. Let's try to not fuck this up, shall we? I already did that, so
we're gonna do a great job.
excellent. Thank you so much. So Kat is our judge. She's going to be the arbiter of truth for this discussion. We're going to ask our 4 friendly faces to give us answers to questions. And if I don't think the answer makes sense, I'm going to talk to Kat, and Kat's going to judge once and for all whether or not the things that we say that make sense. Right? Yeah, sure. Okay. So let's start with round 1, and we'll meet our contestants as we play. So is everybody ready to play? You can say things. It's
Yes.
television. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Double thumbs up.
Excellent. So let's start with round number 1. Nope, that's not the button that does things. Stupid. Let's play round number 1. Contestants, every correct answer that you give will put 25 cents into the dollar bank that is right here. Ooh, I'm getting better at this. I almost got it. There it is. Every game, it starts at $1 and it works its way up and up and up with every correct answer. So we're going to start with Jenny. Jenny, first, hello, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
That's so good to hear. Why don't you tell everyone who you are and what you do?
All right. I'm Jenny, and I'm a teacher. I teach high school chemistry.
High school chemistry?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So when you teach high school chemistry, what's the one fun science trick that you do to get everyone like locked in?
I don't know. There was one year that I used the filler in diapers that like soaks it up. So you can do like a magic trick with that where you have a bunch of empty cups and then you pour water in one and you swish them around and then you dump it, but it doesn't dump.
Amazing.
It's got a secret
as a diaper should.
Secret
a diaper
powder.
should not dump.
Diaper. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
and the whoosh bottle. Lots of flames. That one's scary and probably not allowed.
I won't tell anyone if you don't tell anyone. Perfect. All right, here's how this is going to work, Jenny. I'm going to ask you a question. I'll read you the category and then some explanatory information. All you have to do is give me a valid answer. All right, if you can do that, we'll put 25 cents in the bank. And everyone, by the way, you're all going to get the same question for the entire round, and we're going to keep going until someone messes up or we run out of time for round 1. So, Jenny, here's the question.
Right.
Extra Foley there. Question 1. Name a sexy pasta. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to make the name up, and we will approve or deny based on how sexy we think the sexy pasta name is. So
a made up pasta.
Name a sexy pasta, make the name up, and we will approve or deny.
Okay. I mean, it's definitely going to be Rimaroni.
Rimaroni.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct. Cool. You put 25 cents in the bank for that wonderful answer. And now the bank is at $1.25. And now we move on to Katie. Good evening, Katie.
Hi, Corey. How are you?
I am doing just peachy. Let's do the introduction thing.
Sure. First of all, I really appreciate your background aesthetic. It looks like you're broadcasting from the inside of a Jello shot. And like, I'm really feeling to like party. It's great.
Thank you.
I enjoy it. But
I definitely try to exert the illusion that I am always suspended in gelatin any chance I get.
That's the way it is. Right? But I'm a technical writer during the day, which basically means I'm an investigative reporter for software teaching users how to do it and translating what developers have to say. And at
God
night,
bless you.
yeah, I enjoy it. It's fun, but I'm a masochist. But yeah, and at night, I write jokes, I write poetry, very bad poetry. I write service journalism. I just never leave my computer, in other words.
Neither, but that's only because it's the lifeline to the outside world. And also, people eat MREs on YouTube, and I can't get enough of it. So,
Correct.
welcome to the show. Name a sexy pasta.
Gotta go with cunnilingatoni.
Oh
You were in
my!
high
She
school.
stole my. I had cunnilinguini.
Oh.
Cunnilinguini.
God damn it.
Shit!
Jeff, yours is better. I'm willing to admit.
I know. That's why I'm upset.
But I beat you to the punch. I was first. Sucks to be you.
Hey, the first one to go to Cunnilingatoni wins. That's just good. Kids, it's just good dating advice. Well, let's congratulations, another 25 cents in the bank. You also made Jeff mad, which is extra good. I mean, that's just icing on the cake.
I'm very competitive, so I enjoy his.
Perfect.
I'm very competitive, so I'm gonna be mad a lot.
Yes. Oh, good. Let's ruin friendships before they're even started. $1.50 in the bank. We move on to Jeff. Jeff, good afternoon.
Good evening.
You've had an exciting day.
I had bear trap practice at 3:00.
Nice.
I had Catherine Dunn's workshop at 4:00. 7:30, I got to do improv with everyone from Whose Line Is It Anyways?
Nice.
Eric Idle was in the same Zoom room as me for a second.
What?
And then I just did a wonderful show at Highwire called None of This Was Planned, because we threw it together at the last second. And now I'm on Pop-Off, about to win at least $1.50.
At least $1. You might win at least $1.50. Don't.
At least that's the bare. That's the floor of my winnings this evening.
Well, let's try to increase the floor. Thank you for joining us, Jeff. Name a sexy pasta.
Okay, it's Confidenci, because confidence is sexy.
Confidence is sexy. And what shape would Confidenci be? Just out of my own curiosity.
It's just like
Yep, nope,
it's a flat square. It's just a flat square.
Ravioli.
Like a flat ravioli,
like
only one side of a ravioli, no filling. Just this is what I got, and I'm good with it.
If that's not aces, well done, sir. Thank you very much, Jeff. And we move now to our final contestant of the night, Abby. Good afternoon, Abby.
Hello, Corey. Good to see you. Good to see everybody.
And also, for everyone in the chat who I'm sure is yelling at me, it is still technically afternoon. Go fuck yourselves. All right. In the very most literal definition of afternoon, everything is afternoon until midnight, then it is before noon. So shut up. Abby, I'm sorry. Tell us about yourself.
Hey, Corey. So I know Corey from improv class last year. Yeah, we met. That's how we met. But I'm a stand-up comic on the side, and my real job is I teach in the psychology department at Towson University.
I like to think that the teaching is actually your side gig. Like you're just doing that for the money, and the real career is your stand-up.
Right. You know, the teaching pays the bills.
Yeah, it puts food on the table and drugs in your system, I guess. I don't know what you do with your life. I'm not going to judge you. Abby, name a sexy pasta.
Fallacioli.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Ding, 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 ding.
I got a diced clay out of you. That was good.
So everyone has gone once, and everyone has given a correct answer, which is fantastic. There's $2 in the bank. We're going to go around again. If anyone gives us an answer that someone has already said, we will put them under pressure. And the next person who can give a valid correct answer will pop off the person under pressure, and everyone who's alive moves on to the next round. If we need you to explain an answer, because maybe we're not sure about where you're coming from, we will give you the opportunity to explain yourself. And if you can do so successfully under the auspices of me and Kat, you will stay in the game. If not, you'll be put under pressure. We're back to Jenny. Jenny, $2 in the bank. Name is sexy pasta.
Double stuffed ravioli.
100%. Don't even have to go any further than that. Double stuffed ravioli. Katie.
Spank-getty.
Spaghetti. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I mean, obviously, spaghetti gets served with balls of meat.
Correct.
Jeff?
Listen teeny, because listening is sexy. I'm already going to explain my answers.
I was about
ahead.
to say, when you got to explain it, Jeff.
I mean,
You're a very considerate lover. Like,
I
I like the way you do stuff.
See, it's working already. Just why I feel feels weird that you haven't given me the sound effect that I got to correct and moved on to the next contestant, because I feel like what are we doing here?
You've seen the show before.
go on. Yeah, no, go on. No, we'll give you your 25 cents. There you go. Abby, it's back to you. Name a sexy pasta.
Yeah, to go with our pre-show conversation, let's go butt stuffed shells.
Butt stuff shell.
I will take butt stuffed shells.
I will take my stuff.
Take butt stuff.
Pardon, stuff.
Okay.
For 300.
Jenny, we're back to you. There's now $3 in the bank. We have 8 sexy pastas so far. I feel like the sexiest boy at the Olive Garden at this point. This tour of Italy is going to get someone very far. Jenny, name a sexy pasta.
The pull my hair pasta.
Yeah.
You good with that, Kat?
Yeah, cause as soon as you said, I just thought, yeah, angel hair pasta, and that's a real pasta.
Oh,
It took me a hot second to figure out angel hair, and then I put it together. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. It took me a second. I don't know. It's
I was
late.
trying to think of how I could pronounce Polmai to sound like angel, but it.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't try that.
yeah, there's a
I
way
feel
to
like
go,
it's
and I'm
typically-
probably going to do it on my turn, but that's in the future.
325 in the bank. Katie, name a sexy pasta.
Have a tap that assy.
Oh, so good. That one is really good. Oh, this is a good category. Jeff, can't wait to hear this one.
I think what you were looking for, Jenny, was anal hair pasta, baduchcha.
Oh, baby.
Wait, I was a little worried about that one. That was more funny than sexy.
See, the vein Jeff was going down was like, we're gonna be listening and compassionate, and I was waiting for like some sort of consent branded pasta, but then he hit me with anal hair or anus hair.
I have an explanation on this one,
Oh,
Can't wait to hear it.
because even if your partner has an anal hair, and you're still into it, that's sexy.
And anal hair, just one.
Just the one?
I mean, it wasn't anal hairs pasta, but I'm 100% okay with that as well. So,
And it's up to you whether this, I don't know, man. I'm not kink shaming anyone here, so I'm putting it on you.
Listen, I'm all about ass hair.
Okay.
I'll pause there so you can cut that and just use it in the promo.
you.
I'm
Hold open set.
a little salty about the last answer. I know I'm not going to hold it against you, but like, you could have said titellini. That's all I'm just trying to say.
Stop giving them answers.
But you already did an Alini. Whatever. That sounds weird. Y'all take ass hair.
Okay, we'll take anal hair pasta. Oh golly.
Freestyle it.
Anal. I have to write this down too. Anal hair pasta. That is written down.
I had to write it down.
That won someone U.S. currency just now.
Yep. The phrase anal hair pasta has personally cost me 25 cents. This is what it's come down to.
That you got off cheap. It's a steal at twice the price.
It's true. Abby, please please, can we just moving on from this conversation? Name a sexy pasta, please.
Corey, how do you feel about tortelloni?
Tortelloni. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you tortelloni, because that I like it. God, why did I pick this one? All right, there's $4 in the bank. This is gonna be. Let's see what this last round of questioning brings. So, Jenny, for $4.25, name a sexy pasta.
The pennies.
Oh, yeah, no, I got it. And so we're stretching, but I like it. Katie?
Cummelli. Like Gemelli. But with cum.
Yep. No.
Oh, the 100% more cum. Tonight on your television. Small
Extra
screen.
creamy vodka sauce.
From the kitchens of Italy to your home, Barilla presents with 100% more cum. Nona's recipe.
God.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write cum thing because that's happening. Also, good obscure pasta. I mean, that's a twofer right there.
These with that shit is so good.
I'll have to look it up and then
I'm
not gonna finish that.
Start with that Gemelli. You'll thank
Okay. And then inseminate it. Jeff, $4.50 in the bank. Name a sexy pasta.
I knew I was going to do so bad in this game because I can't. I know this may kick me out, but I just have to say it. Frenulum. You might have to look that one up.
Oh.
You're good. Why don't you go ahead and break that down for us, Jeff?
Is it about listening?
It can be. There's a specific part of a penis that is called the frenulum.
Yeah, familiar.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then if you pay attention to it, sometimes that's good. This is the most embarrassed I've ever been in my entire life. So I'm gonna stop talking now.
So wait, which pasta were you? Were
Yes,
you
more part that
punning?
Does it? Well, I just put an O at the end, so maybe I can be disqualified.
Oh.
So you
So-
so, part of the penis and then just like fake Italian to the rest of it.
Yeah,
No, Cat.
yeah.
Cat.
that's
What
a-
he's done is he has Chef Boyardee'd a penis.
That's where you need the
Hey,
frenulum. That's
The
what
frenulum.
I would say.
Don't Chef Boyardee shame me because Franco-American makes a good product.
Chef Boyardee, actual chef, and we've reduced his legacy to this.
Yeah, there was no Y in the real. It was I, Boyardee.
Boyardee. Kat, are you good with?
I think you're trying to track me with Chef Boyardee lure. Which I'm interested in. I will
Oh, yeah.
buy the audiobook. But you can't just say dick plus O is spaghetti. We would all consider dick plus O is spaghetti.
Dick plus O usually is a good night.
Spaghetti for dick plus O. It's like a backwards.
It depends on the O, I think.
Okay.
So, Kat, do you want to let Frenulemo go, or should we put Jeff under pressure?
She laughed and come on.
Because it kind of sounds like someone's dog and they fucked up naming it like a Furby. And like, oh, you have to let Frenulemo go. It's like the neighbor's dog.
Come here, Frenulemo.
Listen, I let ass hair pasta go. I mean, I'm off of Franco.
You're good?
Box tops for kids. Yeah.
Box tops for kids. That's a different sexy category, isn't it? And it's not. Before we get kicked off of YouTube entirely,
No, it's not.
Abby, we're gonna move swiftly along. $4.75 in the bank. Please name a sexy pasta.
El Boner macaroni.
Yeah, absolutely, El Boner macaroni. I have no problem with that. So, gang, here's the scuttlebutt. This sound means that everyone has done wonderfully, and we are down to the last answer. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put everyone in gallery mode. Open up your Zoom chat, and then private message me one final sexy pasta. Send it only to me. So what will happen now is everyone is typing in their answers. Kat is going to pick the one answer that she thinks is the worst. And whoever submits that worst answer, they will get automatically popped off. So, oh boy. When they all come in like this, it's the worst. So, Kat, we're waiting on one final pasta, and then I will.
You are, because my brain is gone. You are not texting me on my phone. You are messaging me on the computer.
I'm going to read them to you.
Okay, because I'm gonna let you know now. Not wearing pants, and if I knock down my Cheetos, my night's over.
Yeah, you don't have to move. I got you.
I love when men say that to me.
you don't have to move. I got you.
When anyone says that to me, I'm like,
yes.
No.
Finally.
All right. Here.
Pasta.
I think skin is so good. That's bad. Don't ever. I'm never running for office.
And we've added to the cold open. All right. Just a compilation of Kat saying things. All right. Here, Kat. Here are the four options. You're going to pick which one you like the least, and that person's going to get popped off. Number 1, Boinked Ziti. Number 2, Rotini Peeny. Number 3, Consent Tony, because consent is sexy. It is. Or number 4, Kava Top Me.
See, okay, this is hard because if I immediately go, I don't like the consent one, then that adds to the cold open in a bad way, and then it's like, I love dickos, no consent, and then that's bad. And then you start thinking about kids' box tops. We don't want that. So like it kind of cock blocks me out of picking that one because Kava Top Me is like where it's at. That's good.
You picked the best one and the most appropriate one. Which one's the worst?
It's hard because Boink is funny, but then I'll be like body shaming someone with a teeny weenie. See, because now I'm thinking about it in like a real person way, not a funny way. Yeah. I'm taking out the consent. Sorry. Boink is funny. I'm not teeny weenie shaming no one, and Kava Top Me is where it's at.
Hey, something has to be at the bottom, right?
That's the right choice. I guess.
Consent. Great. Well, I'm so sorry, Jeff, but unfortunately, your standing up for consent has for once gotten you out of here.
But,
I'm so sorry.
Look at yourself in the mirror, and that's not true for all of us.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not a terrible person.
See, Jeff, you took the high road, and unfortunately, you should have learned by now. No winners on the high road. Unfortunately, Jeff, you have been popped off. Jeff, you don't have to leave. That's fine. Yeah, you're not dead. You're fine here.
I was told I was popped off. I understand that consent is not a big thing here, but
yeah, Boink is funny. Think of the word boink.
No, boink is automatically funny. I was kind of doing something. I wanted to do something else and then put because so and so is sexy, so you knew it was me, so you could pop me off. So it all worked out.
Look at that. He's playing 4D chess over here.
Yeah.
So there's $5 in the bank, and we have 3 wonderful, funny people left standing. So let us move now swiftly on to round number 2. One day the button will work, right? There it is. Let's move on to round number 2. And in this round, we start with the player that would go next after whoever got popped off. That's just a rule I'm making up now. So we're going to start with Abby. Abby, we're back in season 2, and we have, once again, the Die of Justice. It is very pretty. It is a 10-sided die. So what's going to happen is this. I'm going to roll the 10-sided die, and I will tell you what number gets rolled. What you'll do is name any television show and give a summary of that television show in exactly the number of words that I roll. So if I rolled a 5, I could say The Office, paper company led by idiots. So that's the brief. You can't repeat a show. If someone has already said the show, you can't repeat it. So Abby, we'll start with you. I'm going to roll the die.
I'm sorry, Corey. I named the show.
Yep, you can name any show. You can name any show, and we will judge whether or not your show summary is valid. And we're starting off with a 2.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Very good. Let's go with Seinfeld and 4 Idiots.
Absolutely right. Perfect. It's hard to say that's wrong.
My millennial soul deeply.
It's true. Jenny, it's your turn, and you've rolled a 4.
Ooh. Frasier. Old man speaking into space. His brother is hotter.
Okay.
Way more than 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
What?
I could have let Niles go neglected.
Well, let me ask you this. Did you just give 2 synopses? Or did you just say way more than 4 words?
4 words? I thought it was 4 seconds.
How did I get knocked out before?
Yeah.
The second half of what she said, I heard it in parentheses. Like she didn't mean to say it. Does that make sense? I heard the second half like, boom, 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 but not like as the answer.
I'll be honest. Jenny, why don't you say... I think now that you understand a little more fully, and we're going to be very forgiving, why don't we say that the first half of your sentence was just you thinking for a bit, and then you finally figured out that you only needed 4 words, so you started your sentence 4 words before the end, and that's the answer you're going to submit. Does that work? Does that work for you, Kat?
Yeah, I'm into that.
Okay. Jenny, does that work for you?
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, so Frasier, what were the last 4 words you said?
His brother is hotter.
There you go. It's not wrong. Okay. Now that we're clear that I roll the dice and this is word-based and not time-based, although it would be really lovely if I just rolled this, you have 4 seconds to tell me everything about Frasier. Time starts now.
I was stressed. I was stressed for 4 seconds.
Look, in this day and age, to be stressed for only 4 seconds is a blessing. So good on you. All right, Katie, it's your turn. Do you have any questions about the integral structure of the question or the answer or anything in between?
I'm going to state for the record that I think I'm clear. But that
Okay.
can change.
Fair enough. All right. Roll the die, and you... Ooh, 9. You have 9 words to describe a television show.
All right. Ah, this fucking sucks. All right, I'm gonna.
Are you talking about Big Bang Theory?
I'm gonna do.
That's only 3 words.
I'm gonna do The Wire because there's 5 seasons of that, and
Okay.
I'm gonna say the courts, the schools, the paper, the docks, corruption.
Wow.
Damn.
That's The Wire.
Good.
Also, good on you for picking The Wire in our Baltimore-based improv. That's good. That's a good call.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Bonus points.
No.
I should probably watch that sometime. It sounds fascinating. Abby, I've never seen The Wire. It just never came up. Oh, wow. Okay. You have 8 words.
All right. I'm gonna go with the show Forensic Files. All-time favorite.
This better
of
be
mine.
good.
All right. So the husband did it. They used luminol police.
There's a colon after luminol. It's like a quote. The police said that.
Guys,
Point of parliamentary procedure. Are you allowed
Yes.
to count on your fingers? Because that's an alarming trend going on. But
Let me check the rules. It
still
says
not in the rules.
the rules here say you lost. Shut up. No, you can use your fingers. I'm fine with that. I mean, if you want to get cocky, that's fine too. We'll see. But Forensic Files is a wonderful show, and that is practically every episode. I know who killed who on almost every episode of Forensic Files by the cold open alone. That's how many times I've watched Forensic Files. I should re-download those. Anyway, well, no, I shouldn't re-download them because they're on every fucking streaming service. Jenny, there's $6 in the bank, and oh boy, you've rolled a 1.
Okay, the show is blown
One
away.
word. Okay.
Glass.
100%. You're absolutely right. That is a weirdly, if you haven't seen Blown Away, it's a glass blowing competition show. I mean, it's nice because it's like, it's a very technical thing, but then everyone has their head so far up their ass when they're trying to justify the art that they're making. It's like, just say you made something pretty. Don't tell me how the trees are dying, so you made a burger that looks like cheese. Like, shut up.
isn't that just a bong making show?
They all definitely look like I would pay primo money to shove some dank weed into that shit and smoke it. But it seems like
there's the guy who said he didn't like food, and so he made no attempts to make like a food thing when they were all told to make food.
Yeah,
so
there's
like on the one hand respect, on the other hand like make something up.
Come on, like it's what happens when you get a bunch of people to do a reality show who are just like, we're better than this. So I'm not going to follow the brief because my art will follow through. Fucking shut up. Katie, it's your turn. I've binged both seasons. I'm here for it. So, okay. Katie, 8 words. 8 words.
I just said something that a woman has never said. God damn it, I keep getting the long ones. Right.
Dare they?
8 words.
8 words.
I'm gonna do Breaking Bad because
Okay.
I don't really watch TV and I've seen like 3 shows and Breaking Bad is one of them.
All right.
Breaking Bad. Teacher has cancer. Jesse Pinkman has his back.
That is correct.
Yeah.
It's nice that you could do the whole thing without mentioning any of the drugs. But I'll allow it.
I'm
So
a very pure and innocent person. That show
yeah, I mean, Breaking Bad at its core is a buddy comedy, so that's fine. Abby, we're back to you. We roll the die. Oh boy, it's another 1.
Ooh, a 1?
1.
Okay, I'm gonna go Great British Baking Show, and I'm gonna say overproved.
Overproved. That's a good word. Well done. Cool. I have nothing to say about that is either relevant or true, other than I like cake. Kat, how you doing?
I've seen none of these shows except Seinfeld. You could have said anything at any point. You could have been like Wires, telephone company going under, big garage sale, and I'd be like, "Fuck, they're selling wires now. There's probably copper on those. Get in there." I've seen none of this.
because you're not even like, oh, The Wire. I've never heard of that. You're like, Wires.
Wires.
Nice.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Well, now you know where Kat is in all this. Unfortunately, I have seen all of these TV shows, so we're playing zone defense over here.
You're your own
Jenny, Jenny, it's your turn, and I rolled a 4.
Ooh. I'll pick Survivor.
Okay.
Last asshole to survive. Can I say survive if it's about Survivor?
Yeah, because then it helps you know what's going on in that show. I've never seen it. My first thought was Wilson, but I think that's a movie.
That's Castaway. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But imagine that as a game show, and that's Survivor. So.
Okay.
I mean, nobody dies on Survivor, so
Well,
They get
I think
voted
yeah,
off.
everyone survives.
Survivor.
Survivor. I mean,
Okay.
it's an apt description of most of those people until something traumatic happens at CBS. Katie, hey, the fun fact: they're bringing back Wipeout. You know, the show with the big balls and everything. They're bringing that back with and the hosts are John Cena and Nicole Byer. So it's going to be an hour of Nicole Byer laughing at people as they fall.
Oh god.
But the only reason I bring this up is because during taping, someone died. They had a heart attack finishing the course. Yeah, and they're still going to show the show because it technically wasn't their fault.
I would have a heart attack looking at John Cena's ass. I'm sorry.
True.
If I was Nicole Byer, I would never pay attention. I'd just be like,
Knowing what I know of Nicole Byer, she probably wasn't. She was.
God bless her. She's living my dream.
Love her so much.
She's so thirsty, though. She's so thirsty.
It's okay. It's a desert out there. Katie, an embarrassment of riches for you. 10 words.
All right.
We're on to your third TV show that you've seen.
Run out of guess. All right. 10 words. Got to go with Game of Thrones. Everybody's seen this show. All right. First 7 seasons are fucking awesome. Dragon lady kills everybody.
Yeah, seems right. That was 10 words, right, Kat?
I don't know, but I remember there's a dragon in that one.
Okay, so we're all good then. Perfect. Yeah, I've never seen it. I know there was a coffee cup in one episode, and it wasn't supposed to be. And that's all I know of that show.
I saw a picture of it on the
You've
TV.
seen the glass blowing show, like all the episodes, but you've never seen The Wire and you've never seen like Game of Thrones?
I'm too busy watching Forensic Files. There's like 150,000 episodes of it.
Like an incredible cross section of taste for me. That's fascinating. We gotta talk offline.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I have the worst taste in everything. Don't worry about me. Abby, well, it's your turn for 10 words.
Whoa, okay. 10 words. All right, I'm gonna go with I'm just gonna go wild on Bob's Burgers. So
Ooh.
right, family run restaurant, makes delicious specialty burgers. They live upstairs.
Kat?
Okay, this is problematic for me because that's this other show that I've seen.
You've seen that show.
I've seen that show, and also
Yeah.
the name gave away the burger part.
Yep.
But it was 11 words, if I counted right, and I accidentally used the note.
See, here's my issue.
I think.
I counted 10,
Okay.
but my question to you is family run hyphenated and therefore one word?
Ooh. So are you suggesting 9 or anything? I think that's stylistic choice.
And so we go to our arbiter of style. I have a grammar guide if you want me to go look it up, but it's up to you,
I've
Kat.
got Gwynn's grammar right here. And,
You sit your ass down while the grown-ups start talking about grammar, all right, young lady?
Yeah, I'm a grown up. You like my Barney sheets? I'm gonna say it's FamRun. FAMRN. FamRun. One word.
So-
FamRun business.
So you're
Artistically.
if you're saying it's one word, then that's only 9 words, and we have to put her under pressure.
Oh, then I'm totally. Come on, I know this show. Let me do good for like once in my life.
Okay, so give it to her. Family run is 2 words.
No, don't give it to her, because then it makes her look like a bad judge, and I'm not good at judging. I'm sorry, still be my friend.
It's hard to put you in this position because I don't want anyone to hate you, but at the other hand, you're such a wild card.
I just think a big baby.
It's true. So, I at this point, let's say she's either at 9 words or 11 words. I think between our notes.
Take the average.
Yeah, we somewhere we're not at 10. So Jenny, I'm gonna roll the dice one last time. If you can give a valid answer, you will have popped off Abby, and you and Katie will move on to the head-to-head. All right? So, I roll the die. The number is 4.
All right, the show has nailed it, since you mentioned Nicole Byer.
Okay.
Baking, cakes, etc. badly. Etc. is the ETC.
Right. Kat,
Yes.
you consider etc. one word or 2?
I didn't know there was more longer way say it.
Okay.
Does that
So
make sense?
No, it makes perfect sense. You just thought
no
it was
longer way say it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
No longer way say it.
no longer way say it.
More longer way say that.
Because etc. is ETC, but I guess is there the fancy other way where it's like ET space?
If I'm not mistaken, it's ET cetera. But again, it's your call whether or not you want to.
I think etc. is a word. I also want Nicole Byer's job. I just want to see this but up close and personal. It's been my dream since I was like 14. Just want to live a dream, man.
You just want to live a dream. I hear you.
I'm just thinking about John Cena. It sounds good, etc. Yeah, fine, whatever. Fine, yes.
So, are we happy?
I'm happy.
All right. Unfortunately, Abby, you have been popped off.
I'm sorry.
Kat, you are chaos incarnate, and that's why we love you. Apologies, Abby. Unfortunately,
go, Corey. It's all right.
it's true.
It was my time.
It wasn't your time, but we will probably join you again for the tournament of not winners.
All right.
Just to say, when we run out of guests, we'll have the same people on who haven't won yet.
Drag Race All Stars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jeff complained in the chat that he didn't get apologies. As if I'm going to now apologize. No.
I would have been nice in the moment if that's what we're doing, if that's the procedure that, I'm sorry to see you go. But that's fine. I'll just keep popping in every now and then.
Remember when I told you didn't have to turn off your video? That was a mistake. All right, gang. Just kidding, Jeff. I love you. Jenny and Katie, it's time for the final round. It's the head-to-head. So how this now works is we're going to keep going until one of you gets popped off. All right? There is now because of lag and Zoom and all that, there is a very loose 30-second timer that I'm putting on each of your answers. And that timer will slowly decrease in duration as the round goes on. Now it's timed. So you'll keep going back and forth, giving correct answers, putting more money in the bank until one of you gets popped off. We're going to start with the person next to who got... the screen is so dark. Okay, so it would go to Jenny. Jenny, you're going to go first. Yeah, we'll say that. Here's the question. You know what, Jeff?
Because technically Jenny popped off Abby, so doesn't that mean that it's Katie's turn? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna mute and turn my video.
yeah,
off.
What is happening?
You know what? Keep your mouth shut, okay?
Yeah, you mute.
Especially if it's not in my favor. I give you props for your consent stuff and being a class mother. Get that back here, please.
I 100% have your back.
I just love that he also shut off his video for that. Like, come back. You're like, the way you're slouched and in your shirt, you're like a little complaining millennial whammy. Like, you don't or anything. Every now and then, well, isn't it this? It's just like a little, you're like a new age. You're pressing your luck.
Cat has a. I love Cat's tight 5 on how Jeff looks like a whammy.
Then polishing it up.
Yeah. I love it. Okay. Jenny, you're going to go first this round. I'll need an answer within 30 seconds of prompting. The question for you and Katie is this. Tell me something you're likely to hear a flight attendant say on a flight.
Sir, please unrecline your chair.
Please unrecline your chair. I'll take it. That's fine. I get what you're saying. Katie?
Trash. Trash. Trash.
Absolutely right. Jenny?
Something to drink?
Katie?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Just pleasantries over and over again. Jenny?
Can I see your seatbelt?
Yeah, that's the particularly narky ones will be like, you have to have your seatbelt on. Look, woman, I'm fat, and the skinniest part of my body is its undergut. So you want me to lift this up so you can see that I'm clicked in? No. Sorry, I'm going off. Katie.
Seatbelt sign is on. Please return to your seat.
I have to poop now. Jenny.
You cannot stand by the lavatory.
I have heard that. That's fair. Katie.
I'm sorry, sir. You can't smoke in there.
Okay. Jenny.
Your flotation device is located underneath your seat cushion.
Kat.
Yeah.
When's the last time you've flown?
I've never flown. Are those the ones that are on the floor with the tracks?
Yeah, those are.
So like
My
a
question-
train? So it's like an airplane, like a train? Because I've
Airplane-
done one of those.
Airplane is basically a train on the sky, yeah.
Okay, so it's like
Here's-
an apostrophe.
Yeah, it's like a sky apostrophe.
Sky
Here- Sky comma. Here's my question though, to you, Kat.
Yeah.
And this is a weird question that I have to ask for somebody who's never been on a plane, but nowadays, last time I went on a plane, there was a little video that told me where the flotation device is. The flight attendant didn't tell me shit. So
She fucking should have. You're in a fucking Coke can in the sky hurling towards your destination or death. I want to know where any flotation device is. If you said there's a Walmart when we land 30 miles away and they have movies, I want to know that. All pertinent information. I'm afraid of the sky.
as you should. There's so much in it.
Not Sky Comments. Sky
No.
Comments.
So, you want to let flotation devices go?
Yeah. This is fun.
Okay.
This is
Katie?
good.
Can I see your boarding pass? Not sure this is first class seat. You knew that was a risk.
It was a risk, and Kat, I'm gonna ask you this:
Yeah.
would a flight attendant say that on the flight or before the flight?
If I was a flight attendant, I would hound everyone to make sure they were where they were supposed to be, what they paid for. Because ain't shit free in this world, Corey.
You're especially not on a SkyTrain.
No. No.
All right. Jenny?
Here is your coffee.
Okay. Katie?
The wine is not complimentary. Is a charge okay?
You say that like you've heard that many a time.
Gotta tell you. Yeah.
We're dropping the timer now down to 15 seconds. Jenny?
You have to put your mask on.
They do say that now, yeah. I've seen those videos.
Panic.
I was so worried. I was like, oh no, Jenny.
Katie?
You have to put your mask on before you help anybody else. Related to the last one, but separate.
Ooh, yeah, because you mean the oxygen. Clever. Jenny?
We are now dimming the cabin lights for our descent into Baltimore.
Katie?
How do I compete with that local reference? You heard the captain. You have to return to your seat.
Have we had a return to your seat already? I don't remember. I feel like that sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
I've heard buckley belts.
Yeah. Buckley belts.
I'm just fascinated that so many people have been on a plane. I feel like you can say anything. You can say the flight attendant said, "We're on a fucking plane." I'm like, yes. The flight attendant could say anything plane related, and that is the correct answer for me.
Fair enough.
I'm fascinated by Kat's filter. Like, I heard buckley belts. No, you didn't.
Buckley belts?
Nobody
Buckley
said
belts?
that. Nobody said buckley belts.
Why do you kill the fun?
That's what
Maybe I'm not all there in the head, and seatbelt is a buckley belt. You know what I'm
It is a
No, I love it. I'm just saying.
I've never heard a better term than buckley belt. So, Jeff, why don't you back off?
I just want a reaction given him just every few minutes for my whole life.
Far be it from me to insert myself into a game show that I was kicked off in the first round, but I probably still do it.
It's like if someone voted off Big Brother just kicks the door down and says, "I'd like a confessional again, please." Jenny, we're gonna move to you now. The timer is down to 5 seconds. Go.
You need to put your bag all the way under the seat.
Correct. Katie.
I'm sorry, your bag's not going to fit in the overhead container. You're going to have to check it.
That's fine too. Jenny.
We are all out of overhead baggage space.
Okay. Katie.
Is Pepsi okay?
Jenny.
No one's ever said that.
Please try to control your child.
Ooh. Katie.
Sir, I just need to ask you to put your shoes on, please.
Ugh. Jenny.
Just one blanket per person, please.
Y'all get blankets on planes? I got thrown up on an Amtrak. The woman threw up on me and then told me that's what God wanted for me. And they didn't switch my seat, and I fell asleep in the cafe car. Do you guys get blankets?
So, when you go on a plane, usually there's a blanket that's provided to you?
Is it like a safety blanket?
No, it's just like it's a thin little veneer of a blanket to give you a modicum of comfort.
When
It's
you
a
die,
security.
they put it over you?
Yeah, exactly.
The sheet that they put over you?
Yeah.
That's not for warmth, it's just to obscure your features when you're inevitably dead in the sky.
Exactly, dead in the sky. But I don't think I have personally never heard a flight attendant ever give anyone guff for wanting more than one blanket.
But it sounded like a command and then please. That's where you had me. It wasn't even like that part, because I don't know how any of that shit works. But it was like, you can only have one.
Do you want to put Jenny under pressure for this?
I mean, she's like a little baby church mouse. She giggling, she doing this, and I don't want to hurt her, but yes.
Okay. Katie. $12.75 in the bank. This is a big payday. I should not have picked such an open-ended question for the final. So it's up to you. I'm putting 5 seconds on the clock. I need something you're likely to hear a flight attendant say on a flight starting now.
Do you prefer peanuts or pretzels?
I believe Jenny has been popped off.
Yeah!
Jenny, I'm so sorry. You gave it a good fight. This is probably the best fight we've had so far. $12.75 is going to you, Katie. Congratulations.
You all seem very nice, but I love to win. I can't.
She does love to win.
I wanted your money, Corey. I wanted it back.
And I'm more than happy to give it to you. Thank you so much. We'll touch base with everyone else right after the final, the bonus round here. Katie, if you win the big money today, what are you going to spend it on?
Ooh. I haven't smoked in 6 years, but I'm thinking about getting back into smoking. I think I'm going to buy some.
So with $62.75 in Philadelphia, that's what, 2 packs?
More or less. It depends on if you go with Lucy's too. I don't know if I'm ready for the commitment.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, head down to the lunch truck, ask for a Lucy. Yeah, I know this life. So let's do this. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. Katie, it's just you and me now. Let's move on to the pressure cooker round.
Here we go.
Ooh, it's red, implying pressure. Here's how the pressure cooker round works. I'm going to give you a question. That question will have 10 answers. I'm sorry. This has 10 answers. For each one you get right, you'll get more and more money. So the first correct answer, you'll get $1, then $2, then $3. If you can get all 10 in 60 seconds, you will get $50 on top of your $12.75.
Now, let me ask you a quick question. If I don't get the 10, does it detract from my $12.75 that I already have plans for?
That's locked in. Yep. Your one cigarette and your pork roll, egg, and cheese on a bagel are ready to go. Those are locked in for you.
I just wanted to make sure that security.
Absolutely. So I'm going to read you the question twice so that you understand what it is, and then I'm going to start the clock. Give me a stream of consciousness. If you say anything that's correct, I will note it, and I will give you the points. But just keep talking for 60 whole seconds. So I'll read the question once, then I'll read it again, and then I'll say go, and that's when your timer starts. Katie, best of luck to you. For $50, name the 10 current Crayola crayons that I think sound like euphemisms for genitalia. These are 10 of the current Crayola crayons that come in at least the 16, but at most the 64 box of crayons, according to the current list on Wikipedia. And you're going to pick the 10 that I think sound like euphemisms for genitalia. 60 seconds are on the clock. Ready, go.
Burnt umber, flesh, forest green, red, violet, goldenrod.
Goldenrod.
There's only 16. I gotta come up with 10. Fuck.
No, there's 64.
64. Large pocket ball. White purple. SPD green. I have to pick up Dr. Brown's file. Peach. Rubbing. Trojan blue. I'm glad I didn't have that. I haven't picked that crayon. 2, 1.
Hey, you got one, which is, that's impressive
Goldenrod.
in and of itself. Goldenrod.
cherry on, but my $12.75 is secured. So that $50 would have just been a little cherry on top. I have enough for some smokes.
It really is. Did anyone have any other guesses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what are your guesses? Tickle me pink. Tickle me pink. Correct.
Ooh, that's very sexy. Tickle
Very
me.
sexy color.
How flirtatious.
I'm cheating, but I'm gonna go with asparagus, raw sienna.
No.
Um,
Almost raw sienna.
periwinkle.
No. Here are the ones that I have.
Eggplant.
Plants on the list. Eggplants on the list.
And well, not peach because that was said.
Mahogany.
Ooh.
You have to say it. You have to say it correct. Mahogany.
Yeah. Mahogany. Here are the 10 here. Vivid tangerine.
Of course.
Sorry, stoner.
Macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it sounds good. Banana mania.
Ooh. I got that bad.
Inchworm.
Oh.
Granny Smith apple.
How is that sexual? Corey.
Yeah.
100%
You know.
come. Nada.
Tickle me pink. We said goldenrod. We said wild blue yonder.
Is there a color called beaver?
That's number 10. Beaver. Yep.
No
Wait,
way.
is that a color? What?
Yep. It's a shade of brown.
Beaver is the color.
Beaver the color. So yeah, if you have eggplant and beaver, you're practically there. So
Correct. And the wild blue yonder for the outdoor slam.
exactly.
Wild Blue Yonder has a very Little House on the Prairie
Yeah.
view porn feel about it.
Yeah.
Bonnie
It's-
and
it's
Clyde, like banging in.
Definitely a 20s metaphor for like shagging in a field or something.
Oh, the Wild Blue Yonder with my love.
Yes. Oh, my betrothed and I recently went to Wild Blue Yonder and we had ourselves a grand old time. You know, one of those kind of things. So this has been the horniest episode of Pop Off to date, and
This is like way more than I bargained for. I took orders to watch this, and I said,
Sex crayon, sex spaghetti,
sex
movie
spaghetti,
show, sex
sex
airplane.
movie, sex airplane. Yeah, I'm surprised no one did any sex airplane.
So my
well,
blanket was actually
That's because you
thinking
kicked
about
me out
the
before I
people
got
who
to the
go,
airplane.
yeah.
the people who go under the blankets to like try to get frisky.
get frisky, yeah.
Is it right? Yeah.
Sir, please, you must be very itchy under that blanket because you just keep on scratching. It's a very scratchy blanket. All right, let's say our goodbyes for the love of God. Let's start with Jenny. Jenny, you had some things you wanted everyone to know of things that you're doing here on Highwire Improv, at least. Tell us about them.
In a few weeks, we're doing the Great Gritty, which is a Great Gatsby read, starring our very own Gritty. And I'm involved in that, and I'm really excited.
Robin Stegman.
That's
awesome. Yeah. That is very exciting. I cannot wait for that, and that's going to have a very wide appeal. So excellent. Jeff, you don't do anything here, do you?
No. So on Socially Distant Improv, I'm on the Big Show.
Ooh.
Every other Saturday, and then most Mondays at the Magnet Theater. I'm at Robo Potato, and then I do a couple things here at Highwire. They are Bear Trap, David Bowie, British American Experience, One True Pairing, Sorry Not Sorry, whatever this is, Buffy the Vampire Slayer live read, The Great Gritty. I'm playing Tom. What else? Writer's Room, Critter Time, Matt Albee will have his revenge, Highwires, Guide to the Galaxy, and I guess that's all.
When do you sleep?
I'm looking forward to that sometime in March.
Excellent. Every 3 months after the Highwire season ends, Jeff retreats to his lair, and I was thinking the other day, like, oh, bears hibernate. Wait, how do they take a poop? Apparently, they plug up their own butts with poop before they hibernate.
I've done
No
that.
way to do it.
I've done
See,
that.
I mean, something I need to learn. Abby, do you do a whole lot of fun shit too, don't you? Or some fun shit? Any fun shit?
Yeah, I mean, I did more fun shit, before the pandemic, but there's still some fun shit. Yeah, I mean, people can follow me on Instagram at Abby_BeMore. And that's where I will post Zoom shows or live shows when that happens again. And yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. And our big winner, Katie. Katie, you have the floor. Tell us where people can find you elsewhere and such.
So I am in the process of refurbishing what is currently my very shitty website, katierosa.com, that I made myself. I got some help. My website is going to rule within the next couple of weeks. If you would like to stay up to date on this place where all my genius creations will live, I think they're genius. My shit is awesome.
Oh, yes.
And JavaScript toys and Photoshop projects. But if you would like to know or see some crappy Twitter jokes, I'm on Twitter at Katie Rosa. My Instagram is a little bit more entertaining because there are pictures of my dog and my houseplants at Katie Rosa. My name is my address. And yeah, you can shoot me a Facebook request for I won't see it though because I'm not on Facebook anymore.
That's fine. It's no good. Well, thank you so much. And I'll put all these links in the description when we go live, and then you can share all this shit again. That's how I make lifelong friends with comedians. I tell them, hey, look, you're on this channel twice. Kat?
Me.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to share with us?
I did improv once, and my brain blacked out, and all I remember was Martha Stewart said if I drank chamomile tea, I'd be okay. So I drank a gallon of it before getting on stage at UCB East, and then I blacked out. So I might have did good. My social media is wikipedia.com/grimace, and if you don't know, that's the purple monster from McDonald's.
Thank you.
And I don't have social media, and I don't do anything. I have a flaming hot Cheeto I tried to feed my cat, and then he fell asleep on my lap.
Oh, Fat Paulie's on your lap?
No, Kippo, but he's
okay.
He's just a drama queen. Guys, I don't do anything. So someone do a comedy at me so I can feel good.
That's fine.
One day, me do good, me do comedy one day, you know?
Why talk short word time?
Yeah, etc.
Etc.
More words.
More words.
Buckety belt.
Yeah.
Buckley belt?
Buckley belt?
100% more cum on that belt.
It's fine because it's family run.
Family run cum belt. Come on down. Pop one off.
It's fun because it's hyphenated.
Etc. Frenulamos. Mwah, so good.
And the cold open is now complete. Well, for Abby, Katie, Jeff, Jenny, and for some reason I'm also accepting responsibility for Kat. My name is Corey Annotato, and I'm about to pop off myself. Wait, let me try a different... No, that's a...
so good.
Good night! Oh, boy. Oh, God, I started the timer again. Jesus. Every time. All right.
Corey pops off. Everyone, shut
Yes.
off their cameras and say your prayers.
Nope, that doesn't stop the timer music either. I'm just gonna close this because oh my God, everything has gone wrong.
We're still live. Do you want to?
Oh, I know we're live. So yeah, no. Congratulations, Katie. You've won $13.75. I'll Venmo that to you within the next week. Probably on Friday, when I get paid next.
Just like on my social media, Venmo at Katie Rosa.
Yeah, that's you can. The only way that anyone gets updates from me, social media wise, is if they send me a request to pay me $1. If they pay me $1, I'll let them know what I had for dinner. It's a brand new.
All back in emojis.
Exactly. Emoji. All right, gang. I don't have. If anyone's still watching, which they're not, you can follow me. Facebook, I'm it's PackDude Games on Facebook. Twitter, I'm at PackDude. Instagram, I'm at PackDude. But on Space Hay, which is fake MySpace, which is the best website on the planet, I'm Corey. Just spacehey.com/Corey, and I am verified.
You're the first Corey on Space A.
Hell yes, I'm the best Corey on Space A as well. I got my check mark and everything because I have 5 credits on my IMDb page. So
That's pretty awesome.
that's the
Flex.
I'm not even playing.
it's the they're all no 4 of them are game shows and one of them is a short appearance on the Jimmy Kimmel Live program.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Jeff Taylor, spelled with a G, has an extensive IMDb page, but he's actually a Filipino singer / soap opera actor.
He's my favorite. He is my favorite Filipino player. I love him on Eat Bulaga all the time. He's my favorite. Hey, you don't look like him. Make him go away. All right.
He's much better looking than me.
Probably true. I'm going to stop the feed now, everyone. So thank you very much for everyone for watching this wonderful night of Highwire Improv.